Good morning students. Today I will teach you about the fundamental unit of life. What is the fundamental unit of life? The fundamental unit of life is cell. As we have studied about the cell in class 8 also. This is the first chapter of class 9. Cell is the basic structural and functional unit of life. Why cell is called the basic unit of life? Because a single cell can perform all the activity of life. All the activity of life includes the intake of food, excretion, respiration, transportation, etc. A typical cell can be divided into three major parts. The three major parts of the cell is first plasma membrane, second nucleus, third cytoplasm. There is also written cell wall. What is the difference between the cell wall and plasma membrane? There is two figures. One is of animal cell and other is plant cell. The outermost covering of animal cell is plasma membrane. This is plasma membrane. The outermost covering of plant cell is cell wall. What is the difference between the two? Is there cell membrane, plasma membrane also in plant cell? Yes. The outermost covering is cell wall and next membrane is plasma membrane. The cell wall is made up of cellulose. There is no digesting enzyme in our body for the digestion of cellulose. Plasma membrane is made up of bilayers of lipid and protein. It is extremely delicate membrane that encloses the protoplasm inside them. Nucleus and cytoplasm together called the protoplasm. We can write here as protoplasm. You can write here as protoplasm. Nucleus and cytoplasm together called the protoplasm. Who discovered the protoplasm? J. Purkinje discovered the term protoplasm. He gave the term protoplasm. Now we study about the nucleus. What is nucleus? There is the figure of only nucleus. You can see that the plant cell has also a nucleus and the animal cell has also a nucleus. The nucleus in the animal cell in the center. In young cell of animal cell there is central nucleus. When the plant cell get mature, the nucleus become peripheral. Peripheral means the nucleus take aside and there is a large vacuum in the plant cell. This is the figure of nucleus. There are various parts of nucleus. The outermost covering of nucleus is called nuclear membrane. There is some pores in the nuclear membrane. These pores allow the materials transfer from the cytoplasm to nucleus and from nucleus to cytoplasm. It makes a strand between the cytoplasm of the cell and the nucleoplasm of the nucleus. There is a liquid filled in the nucleus that is called nucleoplasm. You can see in nucleus there is the intertwined structure, thread-like structures intertwined, that is called chromatin network. There is a dense structure inside the nucleus that is called nucleolus. Nucleolus is not bounded by any membrane. Nucleolus contains the RNA and RNA is the seed for the synthesis of protein. Nucleus is called the control center of the cell. Nucleus controls all the activity of the cell. When you observe in cytoplasm, then you can see that the cytoplasm can be divided into two parts. The first part is called cytosol, that is the fluid part of the cell, cytoplasm, and cell organelle, that is the submicroscopic structure embedded in the cytoplasm, that is called cell organelles. I will tell you about different cell organelles in the next time. There are various cell organelles that are embedded in the cytoplasm. These are maybe mitochondria, plastid, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi body, lysosomes, ribosomes, etc. You can see during the cell division, the chromatin network of the nucleus undergoes condensation. They highly condense and to form rod-like structure that is called chromosome. You can see that there is a rod-like structure that is called chromosome. During cell division, the chromatin network undergoes highly condensation to form chromosome. When we observe the structure of chromosome, you find that each chromosome is made up of two thread-like structure. The two thread-like structure of a chromosome is called chromatid. It is called chromatid, and the two chromatids are attached at a point that is called centromere, and on either side of the centromere it is called arm. You can write here arm. Arm is the part of the chromosome on either side of the centromere. We know that there are two types of cell. First, prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. This is the structure of a prokaryotic cell. You can say this is the eukaryotic cell. So what is the difference between the prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell? In higher organism, this eukaryotic cells are found, but in lower organisms prokaryotic cell is found. What is the difference between the two cells? In prokaryotic cell there is not a well defined nucleus. You can see here that the nucleus is not bounded by nuclear membrane. Here is a nuclear membrane around the nucleus of the eukaryotic cell. But in prokaryotic cell, the genetic materials are not enclosed by a nuclear membrane. Such type of nucleus which is not bounded by nuclear membrane is called nucleoid. You can see that there is a cell wall and plasma membrane also around the prokaryotic cell. Later we will discuss about the different cell organelles.